Welcome back to the cottage, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Minnesota, finally starting to feel like spring, and I want to get out and enjoy the beautiful weather today, but it's been a crazy week. I'm filming this on a Thursday, and some of the tasks I started earlier in the week I didn't get done like I normally would have. And so this morning I want to take a little time and just do a whole house kind of tidy up of finishing the loose ends that have been left through the week. And so to keep myself on task, I'm going to have a list of the main things I want to look for, and also I'm going to set a timer for 1 hour. So let's get started. I'm going to get started in the kitchen. This is the heart of the home. It's the room that gets the most use. It's not looking too bad this morning. I did see that my kids left out a couple breakfast items, and I have some pans that didn't get washed from last night. We had made some cookies for an event, and I just was too exhausted to wash the pans last night. And so I'm going to get those washed up. I have some paper clutter I need to deal with, and just a few basic things in this room. This big farmhouse sink is really a blessing when it comes to large pots and pans. You might notice a few bowls in the sink, which I won't be washing right now. Our cottage doesn't have a dishwasher, and I prefer to wash one large sink full of dishes at the end of the day rather than multiple times during the day, so I'll be leaving the bowls for later. The pans, though, I wanted to get washed, dried, and put away right now since they are bulky and awkward and take up a lot of countertop space when they are waiting to be washed. The garbage and recycling bins also need to be emptied. I'm going to take a couple minutes in the kitchen and just wipe down the counters. I like to use this Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day spray in the lemon verbena scent, and I just spray it on, wipe it with a rag, and it smells really, really nice, kind of a springy scent. And in case you're wondering, yes, I do usually keep my laptop computer there when I'm not using it. I will sit at the table if I'm using it, but it's nice to have it there in the kitchen. I can watch videos while I'm doing dishes or cooking meals, and it also kind of keeps it out of the way from the kids. So that is sort of my computer spot. The last thing I want to get done in the kitchen is to sweep the floors, and I'm going to wait and do that when I sweep the rest of the main floor here in just a few minutes. Before that, I'm going to head upstairs where I know that laundry awaits me. Upstairs here I have some laundry that needs to get put away, and my laundry day is on Tuesday, and normally I get everything washed, dried, folded, and put away all in the same day, but as I mentioned, this week has been crazy, and I just was too exhausted to put it away on Tuesday night. And so these are all of the kids' clothes. The boys have a dresser, Actually, my 2 younger sons have a dresser and my older son has a dresser, and then the girls have their dresser in their room. So I'm gonna get all of these clothes put away into their proper spots. My kids are able to do their own laundry, and on occasion they do help me fold their own clothes. However, the season of life that we're in right now, with the 5 kids being in different activities and everything, it's just easier for me to do the bulk of the family laundry. And like I said, I do it on Tuesdays. I get it usually all done that one day when I'm at home doing other things anyway. And so it's really not a big deal for me to just get it all done. I'd rather my kids focus on their schoolwork and their activities than have to worry about laundry. And that's just what works for our family in the season of life that we're in right now. I like to take the opportunity when I am putting away the laundry to fix up anything that's maybe crumpled in there, refold it, and get everything set up and lined up so that the kids can easily see what they have to choose from. I'm the one that puts the things in the drawer, but they're the ones that take things out. So it's very important for me that we kind of work as a team, and they know they shouldn't just pull things out and try random different clothes and shove things back in there. We have sort of a system going that way. The girls' drawers look a bit packed, and while there may be some items I can go through and declutter, I just want to point out that these drawers hold their entire wardrobe for the entire year. So we're talking all seasons long. In Minnesota, we have swings from 90 degrees to negative 30 degrees. And so we've got a wide range of clothing needs here in Minnesota. And so that is why they look a little bit packed, because it's their full wardrobe. I don't have a bin where I put their winter clothes and then switch them out. I just keep everything in their drawer until they have outgrown it. All right, we're in the basement now, and this is the area that probably needs the most help tidying up here today. This is our family room space. It gets a lot of use, especially by the kids. And usually every night we do have them pick up their toys and things before we eat supper. But I don't typically bother too much with like the pillows and the blankets on the couch. Except for on my days off, I like to kind of do a reset and just set them up pretty and looking nice. It doesn't last long, but it's just nice to have that every once in a while. And also, I did tell them to leave out their loom band projects from last night because I want to find a better way to organize them. And I'm going to do that this morning. I think I have a couple ideas that I want to test out. So, and then after that, I'm going to sweep the floors down here before I sweep the upstairs floors. I have a bunch of small mason jars that I use for various decorating purposes, and they're sort of just hanging out in this cabinet, taking up space. And I figured I could put them to use by sorting the loom bands by colors, and then once they have used up the material of the bands, we can kind of consolidate them and I'll get my jars back. We really love having wood floors, and I know that's not for everyone, but we have found that they are very simple to keep clean. We try to sweep every single day, and then I use a more thorough cleaning about once every couple of weeks, and that seems to be keeping them in really great shape. The last thing I'm going to do this morning during my tidy up routine is to spray my table with the Mrs. Meyer spray. So that's it. The whole house is tidied up, and it took me a little bit more than an hour. My timer went off, but I just kept working because I wanted to get through everything on my list, and now everything feels in order, and my mind is now clear, and I'm ready to take on the rest of the things I have going this day. And one of my first orders of business is going to be to get outside and soak up some sun rays. Thanks for watching today's video, and I hope you'll stop by the cottage again really soon.